Yo, this is J Rock, Beat Junkie Crew, CA all day. You checking out splashmag.com. Peace.
Okay, so let's start with a quote. You said once that you prefer DJing overseas than compared to the States. So what is so special overseas?
Just a more open crowd, more into different types of music. Like you guys always have, house and drum and bass and dubstep and just like crazier music than the States. You guys are just more open-minded to different music. So you don't have to just play at a club a certain genre. Like I can go to a club and in the States it could be a hip hop club and you're stuck playing hip hop all night. But out here I could go to a hip hop club and play a little bit of everything and go into some crazier stuff and still be into it. It's not just so one way, blinders on, just looking one way,
Okay, so let's talk about your album that just dropped a couple of weeks or at least 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So are you happy with the way it was received by fans and critics?
Yeah. All the people that true fans support it, and of course there's a couple new people that had no clue whatsoever who I was, and like I had Mayor Hawthorne. He did like a little short video for me, and I know that a lot of people know Mayor Hawthorne but don't know J Rock, and saw that he did something silly and watched that, and so it's opened up a few doors. It's cool that Stone Throw gave me that chance to put out a full length. But yeah, I'm happy with the response. I haven't, I'll take the bad responses as long as with the good ones. It just helps you grow.
Okay.
Maybe you can change up what happens next time. But I haven't read really too many bad things. I read like one or two, but for the most part, it's been accepted pretty well.
Yeah. At least you can't please everybody.
No, you can't please everybody. So, I mean, I please myself, so that's all that counted,
Okay, so according to the press release, it was labeled not a DJ album, not a beat album, not a mixtape, it's the album.
Yeah. Well, the reason that was because I do a lot of mixtapes, and I didn't want it to be just in that realm of me just doing another mixtape and people just not thinking it's a real actual album. That's really why they did that quote is there. It's not really, it's just to tell you that it's not exactly what it says, not a mixtape. It's my album. It's, the J-Rock album, you know what I mean? So you have to expect a little bit, different stuff, like what I'm into more or less, like real dark beats or real party up tempo stuff or crazy mega mix sounding beats and all that. That's what I like. So, I'm really influenced like like Bomb Squad production and stuff like that, like real crazy,
just noisy stuff.
Yeah, in your face, like. But I'm also influenced by like DJ Shadow or Jay Dilla, where it's like just maybe some funky stuff, something you can head bob and not so busy, something that's real calm. So I try to try to do everything, a little bit of everything on the album.
Yeah,
sure.
the variety of styles really surprised me. So
yeah, so I'm saying like just. To try it all different, just so everyone.
So it's not just dusty breaks and the atmospheric stuff. So
exactly.
And did it really take you like 5 or 6 years to work on?
Yeah, it did. Like a lot of those tracks are tracks put together. Like one track might have been one track, and then I didn't like something on something else, so I just took bits and pieces from everything I was working on and maybe added that to all one different track. Like it just took a while just to try to perfect it. Like I DJ, I tour a lot also, so it's like it was hard to like sit down and really focus and like make something. So it's hard to like be gone for 2 to 3 weeks and then come home and like get right. It takes another week or two just to get back in that mode, and by that time I'd have to leave again and go on another tour. So it was like so it was nonstop. And when I got signed actually to Stone Throw when Jay Dilla was alive, so we were still doing J-Lib tours, and it was like I didn't have time to do anything for myself then. And then like in the past about 3 years I started really focusing on. But the years before that, I was gathering all my samples and doing all that stuff.
Okay, so that's why. And so did you already spend the $300 that you promised to this person, or to that person that could find out all the samples?
No one found out any samples.
I think you mentioned this in the radio show.
Yeah, no one's found out. No one's found out. I wish someone could, but
still fat pockets. So
yeah, still no pockets aren't that fat, but I'll still pay somebody if they could find them. That's more like a joke, but that's like also like De La Soul's first album. They had like, if you can figure out what plug tuning was, the sample for plug tuning, they would, you know, pay you. You know, they had like a little joke contest like that too. But yeah, no one's found out anything yet. It's not hard, but no one's found out.
Okay. But one question: why is the album so expensive compared to other records that come out like 30 euros or over?
I don't know. Just because the packaging, the packaging was cost a lot, and it's 3 vinyl, you know, so it comes with stickers and a poster. It's like a lot of extra stuff that's involved. It's not just one record with a cover. You know, there was a lot of thought process and a lot of, you know, try to make it more of a something you would want to look at and grab. More or less, not just download. Like you can go download it for $9 or you know, regular price or whatever. But you know, for the actual product, it's, you know, Stone's Throw actually, you know, Jeff Jenk, the art director, put some heavy time into it, and you know, design. All that stuff is from scratch. They don't make like my CD. They don't make CD cases like that. They don't make. So he had to go and make all that by hand. So it took a while. That's why it cost so much. Just the packaging was so intricate and so crazy.
And it's also a collector's item because they're like mystery discs.
Mystery discs. On the CD, there's 2 mystery discs. And on the vinyl, there's a mystery. There's only one on the vinyl. You don't have to buy like 3 or 4 vinyl, but there's one on the vinyl, but the CDs come with 2 different ones. So you don't know which one you get when you buy the CD itself.
Okay, so apart from the album, we also saw you in the Secondhand Sure Shots film. So with all these other cats from Los Angeles, so there must be something in the water because there's so much creative stuff coming out from the area.
I think what it was, honestly, I'm gonna have to say it. I think it probably, now that I think about it, I think it's the spirit of Jay Dilla. I hate to say it because that's where he's buried, is in LA. That's where he came and chilled for 3 to 4 years before he passed. And LA wasn't like that before he got there. There was no Flying Lotuses. There was no Gas Lamp. There was maybe a Daedalus, you know, but he wasn't as what he was now. There was no Raj G's. There was no, like, and I know nobody was around. Everyone was around, but I think when Dilla moved to LA, it just gave everybody like, oh, he's in LA, and that was someone every beat maker looks up to, from the Neptunes to Kanye West to the underground dudes. Everyone looks at Jay Dilla like, wow, he's a beat god basically. And I think when he passed, I don't know, everyone just was like, shit, let's try to carry that torch.
And so even people from Michigan moved over to Los Angeles, like House Shoes and Sam I Am.
It's just that vibe. Everybody came to LA, and I think that spirit is, honestly, I think that his spirit is in there and like helps everybody out. Like, wow, you're right, LA is like super hotbed for like beat music, for that. They even like gave it a name now. Beat is the genre they call it.
Yeah. But with the Low End Theory and
that's what I'm saying. Low End Theory Club, and you got Brain Feeder. You got this other dubstep crew called Smog. Like there's a lot of, and that they're like they're down with like DJ Craze and like a couple other cats like that. I forgot their MCs they have, but there's a lot of underground stuff that we don't, you know, a lot that doesn't make it over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just it's real good. It's just that vibe, I think, in LA. I don't know if it's the water, but it's that vibe. It might be something in the water, but LA is really a hotbed right now for like stuff like that.
So you're known for dropping mad exclusives in your DJ sets. So what exclusives are you gonna drop today?
I don't know. I just all by vibe, you know, like just vibe it out. You know, sometimes I don't play, you know, any, and sometimes I do. Maybe I fit one in, but I don't think of playing it as an exclusive. It's just something that I like to play. It's something I listen to, and you know, it's like I'm gonna play this, right? Like from Mad Villain to Unreleased Jay Dilla to even Madlib, and even all the homies that give me stuff, like Flying Low, whoever gives me beat tapes, and I listen to. That's what I listen to. I don't listen to the radio. I dig all the time. Always buying old records. So the new stuff I get is from people. So that's like the stuff I get.
Okay.
And mostly the new stuff I get is unreleased.
Exclusive.
So that's just how it happens to be. I don't really think of it like I'm gonna play exclusives all tonight.
I have the trademark. I'm the exclusive
No,
DJ now.
I don't. I just go in there, and that just so happens to be the music that I get from all the homies, and even Benji B probably for his radio show gets so much stuff he doesn't know. Like he said earlier, he doesn't know what's out, and he doesn't know what's coming out. So it's just like that's just the vibe we get, the music that people hook me up with, and that just happens to be exclusives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what up with the Beat Junkies? Are you still active?
Heck yeah, man. We're about to, hate to put a year on it, but we're about to do like a 20-year tour. Like we've been together since '92. So we're about to do like, me, Shortcut, Babu, Melody, and myself. We're going to probably hit over here, Germany for sure.
Come over.
Yeah, we'll be here. But we're planning that right now, getting all the sponsorships and trying to figure out where we want to go.
Okay.
But we're still active. We actually throw a club every month or so in LA called Nightlife. And last month we had Premier.
Okay.
Month before that we had Pete Rock. Month before that we had like still out Slum Village performing on Jay Dilla's like anniversary last year. Like so we always try to we throw our own clubs.
We're still connected.
Yeah, we're definitely still connected. Still talk everything. We're still crew, definitely.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So thank you.
Nah, thank you, man.